3 years ago today, I was solo camping in the mountains of Alberta when I received a phone call when I got phone service that my Grammy had very suddenly, unexpectedly passed away. My Gram was my absolute best friend. She taught me everything that I know about baking and gardening, and she taught me how to put love in everything that I do. My Grammy was the sweetest lady, and my goodness, do I ever miss her. Today's video is a special one. I'm going to be showing y'all how to make a few of her favorites. Today I'm going to be making an apple pie, pecan pie, pumpkin pie, and you can't forget those homemade dinner rolls. Grab your bread machine pan and combine 1 2/3 cups of warm water, 2 tablespoons of milk, 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt, 4 1/3 cups of all-purpose flour, and finally 1 1/4 teaspoons of yeast. Place it into the bread machine and set it to the dough setting. After the cycle is complete, remove the dough and form small balls. Cover them up and let them rise for about 45 minutes. Preheat your oven to 350 and bake about 35 minutes until they're golden brown and fluffy. Now this is the most delicious apple pie you'll ever have. Start by peeling and coring about 6 Granny Smith apples. In a saucepan, melt 1/2 cup of unsalted butter and add 3 tablespoons of flour to create a paste. Cook it for about a minute and then stir in 3/4 cups of brown sugar, 1/4 cup of maple syrup, and 1/4 cup of water. Bring this mixture to a boil and then reduce it to a simmer for about 5 minutes. Add the apples and pour everything into a pie crust. Top it off with a crumble for that extra crunch. Bake the pie at 425 degrees for about 15 minutes and then lower the temperature to 350 and bake for an additional 45 minutes. Next up is the pecan pie, which I'll be using 1 cup of walnuts instead of pecans because walnuts are cheaper. Combine the walnuts with 1 can of condensed milk, 1/3 cup of brown sugar, 1/3 cup of maple syrup, and 3 eggs. Mix it all together and pour it into a pie crust. Bake at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes until it sets beautifully. Finally, we have our pumpkin pie. For this, simply use 1 can of pumpkin puree, 1 can of condensed milk, 3/4 cup of brown sugar, pumpkin pie spice, and 3 eggs. Mix everything together and pour it into a pie crust. Bake at 350 for about 30 minutes. As we bake today, I'm thinking of you, my sweet Grammy. Thank y'all for watching, and I hope you enjoy these recipes as much as I cherish the memories of my dear Grammy. Come with me and let the land feed your soul.